Tonight, Broncos try to move to 8-2 against the Raiders. I'm very excited. I get to sit down with Eli Manning today. I hung out with him, the Manning family, beautiful Olivia, Archie, and Eli. Talked a little trash about Peyton. It was great. And the password is here. If you look at my phone, if you ever get your paws, we're at a bar, you want to reach over next to me, and you want to say, how do I get into this chick's phone? 43, oh shoot. 434343. Why? Because Darren Sproles is my favorite player of all time, and he's joining like the Denver coaching staff in 2026. I need to know more about this. Tonight, Broncos Raiders in Denver. I wish I was going. Broncos 8.5-point faves to get their 8th win of the year. That would be super, super fun. Very much looking forward to digging into that with a Sean Payton favorite and my favorite, Darren Sproles, 43. Later in the show, talk a little Alvin Kamara, 2 little Saints for you. Oh, the Starbucks cup is here. It's time for the holidays. Very excited about that. Countdown to the end of the freaking regular season is here. Our Monday nighter. We're looking at the slate here. Philadelphia, Green Bay. I love that. So many freaking good games here. So much. Bucks, Patriots. That's a great one. Tampa 2.5-point faves at home. Baker with a chance to play his way back in the MVP race. He has to outduel Drake May to do it. We've got Jags, Texans. Houston favored by 1.5, even though C.J. Stroud's already been ruled out with a concussion. The Jags in a playoff spot at 5-3. I told you yesterday, sneaky Jags, sneaky like their schedule, like what they're doing, and they're trying to stay put. Monday nighter, yeah, look at that, love that. More fuel with the Packers being a 2.5-point fave over Philly. That's all we need for the Birds in what will be the tush-push revenge or tush-push thing of the week. I'm not going to watch the game just because I don't want to look at or think about tush-pushes all night long. But before we get to any of that, guess what? I begged the overlords. I said, can we bring it back? Can we bring back boosting around the world? And they said, yes, let's do it. Early game, rise and shine, up and at Atlanta at Indy. This one's in Berlin, bright and early. You got to get this. When you see this on the site, it's a profit boost token, 30%. Set it and forget it, okay? It's the Ronco Grill rules, okay? Because you're gonna fall asleep on Saturday, you're gonna watch a bunch of college football, wherever you watch it, and you're gonna forget, and this is too early of a game. Get there right now. It's a 30% PB2. Lots of stars to choose from in this one. God, I really wish I was going. Lots of scoring. I'll give my takes, but listen, it's gonna go live at midnight Eastern. Hamilton tonight?
Tonight.
Midnight Eastern tonight? Tonight.
Yep.
Tonight, Smashing Pumpkins. Let's do it. That needs to happen because that's really the key to this. And this is done really well. And that's why and I'm appreciative of you guys for, as just a community having fun with this. It's always fun to pick an anytime touchdown score anyway. But to have the 30% PBT, it's a great reason to get up in the morning. It really is. And watch this one. And this will be a great game. Do you have any early inkling on a touchdown score?
I mean, Drake London's been scoring touchdowns at a crazy clip right now.
Isn't Pittman hurt?
It's hard not to like Drake. Let me see. I haven't seen the latest with him.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
What happened?
But I saw Drake's getting plus odds with the way he's been scoring touchdowns. I like that with the boost.
Drake London is having a phenomenal year. We talked about this yesterday. I'm like, I want him on the show. I want Jesse Bates on the show. He's banged up a little bit, huh? Those Colts sitting there at 7-2. We'll get maybe an update on him. Bunch of starters on the report, but there's going to be a lot of opportunity for touchdowns here. Like the odds will be up, of course, and change. The overlords love to mess with us over at FanDuel Sportsbook. We love them and we are appreciative of them. This could very much be one of the best games of the weekend. Another game I want to talk about, Ham, and you guys can tweet us at Up and Adam Show, Darren Sproles on the show, Eli Manning on the show. It's this Vikings situation, okay? The Ravens going to Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy crushing it. Both of these teams, so much juice. Lamar's back. Both teams need to get back into the playoff picture, so they are scraping. These are playoff-esque vibes happening here. And I want to see J.J. McCarthy up against this defense with Baltimore that seems to be hitting their stride a little bit, giving me the contender energy energy for Balmore. Contrary to what box score watching ding-dongs want you to believe, the kid balled out against a very aggressive, swarming Lions defense last week. So forget what the yardage says about JJ. Every critical moment, he has it. He just has it in my eyes. He put up 3 touchdowns on the Lions on the road under the watchful eyes of God and Tom Brady to beat the defending NFC North champs in just his 3rd career NFL start. Giving the Vikings season a little something, a little spark, a little life. It takes something special to have all of that weight on your shoulders after missing all that time with an ankle injury and thriving the way he did. I love that he's a little unhinged in the best possible way. This alter ego 9 thing and this crazy stare action that he's done and the way he looked at me in Maricopa and I said, "You're a winner," and he said, "I am." Vikings fans, he's just got it. He's got had it all through college. Of course, you've got your guy for the future. I believe that. And we just need to protect him, surround him with love and, you know, a pillow and a bubble wrap offensive line. Okay, this is an uphill battle to make the playoffs in this division, in this conference. 9 is going to give you a fighting chance, though, in this thing. Can't wait for that game. Okay, now for our favorite part of the show, it's time for Oddsities. Okay, we're going to highlight... we're still going with the... we're still doing the spooky theme. Interesting choice. What? Can I say? I don't. We're gonna have to change that. It's very much Halloween. We're gonna average it out with this cut. That's mysterious. I didn't see the clown the first time. We're gonna make that cuter. This is a work in progress. Every week we're gonna do a little something different. But the Oddsities stand as they are, and they are here to help you and to guide you, like those light posts that you just saw with that strange outline of that man, over to FanDuel Sportsbook to have fun where you should. Here's some things you need to know. First up, here's the first Oddcity. Bills defense giving up 5.4 yards per carry this season. Shock. Horror. That's crazy. That is the 2nd worst mark in the NFL. What's going on here? This week they have the Dolphins. You know who that is? That's Devon Achane. That's him running you to some moolah this week. Some fantasy points and whatever you have. You hit some props. He's averaged over 86 rushing yards per game over the last month. He's one of the few real bright spots for Miami. He's no mystery here. No mystery that he's going to have some fun against this Bills struggling run defense. His line for rushing on FanDuel Sportsbook, 62.5. That's odd. That's an Oddcity for sure. Smash the over. Go do that. I don't care about the game script. He's going to hit that easily, in my opinion. Next up. This is odd. Jackson Dart has the 2nd longest touchdown streak in the entire NFL right now. He has scored a rushing touchdown in 4 straight games. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has scored 5 times in his 6 starts this year overall. This is a little odd that you can still get him at plus 195 to score an anytime touchdown this weekend against the Bears. Odd because they've given up the 2nd most yards per carry to the quarterback spot this year. So, okay, that dance kind of odd. I'm going to say... let's just watch him do this, manifest a couple of things, ipso facto carry the one. Odd that this is a thing. Overlords, what are we doing? Go there, smash that. He is going to have an anytime touchdown at plus 195 against Chicago. And finally, in this week's Oddcity section of the newspaper, the Commanders have allowed 286.4 yards per game to opposing quarterbacks over the last month. Is that not odd and actually unhinged? That's the most in the entire league over that span. This week they have Jared Goff and an explosive Lions passing attack. They're out for revenge after their playoff loss. Hello, this is a big one for them, meaningful. Talk to Goff about it. And his line, by the way, Goff for passing yards, is just 245.5 in this one? That's odd. Is that not odd? You guys tell me. I think he goes way over that. This is weird. Odd, outlier, Oddcity, what have you. And I would be tempted to take him to throw 3 touchdown passes. Hammy, what are his odds for 3? 1 plus 144?
Yep, plus 144 for 3 touchdowns.
Music to
like
my
it.
odd little ears in this one. Their defense has been in trouble all. This is absolutely happening. So there are our odd cities. We'll be back after this. Hamilton is here. Eli Manning is here. Archie Manning is here. Olivia Manning is here. We'll talk about Archie. We'll talk about all things Giants. Keep it going after this. What's Pittman's injury?
It's a glute injury.
Oh, he hurt his butt. Okay. We'll do glute.
Yep.
Do glute injuries
Another way of saying it.
keep dudes out?
I mean, it depends how bad it is. It looks like he missed practice yesterday.
Ooh,
So, yeah.
We have a couple big guests coming on. Darren Sproles, cannot wait. Favorite guest, just goated. Cannot believe he joins the show from time to time. It's beyond me. Big game, of course, with Las Vegas at Denver. We have Prop a Shot. We'll show you that. We'll get that out into the world tonight. I think that I have it on good authority. The Broncos are fired up for this one. So it's going to be very exciting at home. And then we have when is James Cook appearing on our program?
He will be appearing on the program tomorrow.
Let's effing go. We love James Cook. I wanted James Cook to get paid. I don't like it when we say that this team is nothing. He might be the best running back this year. Jonathan Taylor, I know, is like MVP, but he's got a shot. He's got it all in front of him in this second half. Cold schedule, a little tougher, whatever. He's got an opportunity to really do some things this year. I'm very excited for him. Nothing more important, of course, than winning a Super Bowl, and we'll talk to him about. I want to know, did the vibe against the Chiefs feel different to them? Did anything feel different? That's all I want to know. He'll be on the show. Yeah. And I do believe I have it on decent authority that friend of FanDuel, friend of the show, the Panthers, are giving us a little time with our guy, J.C. Horn.
Yeah. Also happening.
Love him.
Mr. One-handed interception himself.
Grabs it with that one paw. I'm in. What does this make you feel? Anything?
It makes me feel, I'm not ready for all that yet. I need a couple more weeks. Yeah.
I feel bad for... Look, now they made this spot where those poor, where people have to write on them, and it's just thanks. You know, maybe is that? Yeah. Do they write? And so it's they have to write on the cups, and they just do one word. Just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Just let them live. Don't make them write stuff on the cups.
I think it makes me feel bad instead of personalized. I'm picturing someone at 3:45,
thanks,
having a huge being that's on their list of duties. If that would not be it for me.
No.
Welcome back to F and Adams. Big thanks to Darren Sproles for joining the show here live in a moment. But I did get to sit down with Archie, Olivia, and Eli Manning. We talked Archie's success at Texas. We talked Daniel Jones, what's upcoming. Money, 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 money. And the Super Bowl. And Jackson Dart, what is his future in New York? What an honor to be joined with some absolute legends from the Manning family, Olivia, Archie, and Eli. And we got to start with an attaboy for Arch. What is it like watching, and then what is the difference between watching Arch versus your boys?
So nervous. I think I'm more nervous for my grandson than I ever was for my boys or my husband.
I don't know why it really should be no different to me. And I dealt with it when the boys played. I was a little superstitious at times, especially when Eli played. And in the early days of Giant Stadium, and I was sitting in the stands, I had to walk. Sometimes I just got nervous. I had to go pace a little bit, and I would stick my head in at this opening be an usher there, and I would watch. And if we made a couple of first downs, I would just stay there. I would just stay. And several times during the years, I went back to that same tunnel. Got to be good buddies with the usher that was right there. But it was kind of a lucky spot for the Giants and for Eli. I hadn't been doing that with Arch. I hadn't been to but one game, so I'm home. And it's hard. I mean, it's really hard. You know, we pull for them so hard, and they've had some protection problems this year and struggled in a few games. And so we get through it. We're proud of him, and he's handled everything really well.
You should be. Eli, what's that group family text like when Arch is playing?
Yeah, we're all, you know, we do. We have a great great family chat with all the brothers, my nephews and nieces, and so it's fun, and we're all pulling for Arch. So this is a fun time that you know, we kind of gather on Saturdays now, and you know, we watch Ole Miss. We get to watch Texas. I got my son Charlie, you know, dialed in. Yeah. He's got his full Texas gear on, so we're rooting for him hard.
But there's no fighting.
Yes.
There's no fighting
Yes.
over New York Times subscriptions, Eli.
Right.
There's the family subscribers situation, which is amazing. You had a critical decision, though, on who makes the cut. There's 3 extra logins. Can you tell me everything about it?
Yeah, we're excited to team up with the New York Times and celebrate their family subscriptions. So you get up to 4 subscriptions you can give to your family members or friends. And so kind of, you know, easy decision with me. To give one to my dad, one to my mom. I was thinking about Coop for a while. You know, I thought I'd maybe give one to Coop, but you know what? I eventually gave it to Sean O'Hara, my center. There's just a special bond with your center, and I just felt he needed it. I thought Coop might want to get his own family, you know, subscription plan. He can kind of do his own route there. So it was a tough decision, but you know, it's great that you can get it and make it your own, whatever your interests are, from recipes to the games to the, you know, my mom's big on the crossword puzzles. So my dad loves the athletic and the playoff simulator. So so many great, you know, whatever your interests are, New York Times has an answer. And so it's been fun to share that with the family.
It's amazing. Peyton and Coop probably not that happy about that, but they can get their own subscriptions with the family and make the decision. Sean O'Hara, of course, I love him, so I love that you made that choice. And if you're whipped out the sports page right now in the New York Times, you might see the Colts as the headline, which is wild. And Daniel Jones, your former teammate, crushing, bringing this team to wins and wins and wins. What is your biggest takeaway, the thing that has stood out the most about Daniel Jones, Eli?
You know, just so happy for Daniel, because, you know, there's one thing, you know, that I've always loved about him, respect about Daniel, is that, you know, he's always been the first one in. He's always been the last one to leave. He's worked extremely hard. He's been a great teammate. He's handled the situation as good as anybody. It's not easy. It's not easy in New York, but all of a sudden he's gone into Indianapolis, won that starting job, been a great leader. You can tell he's got the respect of his coaches, his teammates, and has just gone and played, you know, some of the best football. And the fact that he's up, you know, in the MVP race right now might be the front runner in this. So, so excited for him, happy for him. And, you know, just it just shows that, you know, just kind of the hard work and staying committed, never losing faith or confidence in yourself, and just, you know, kind of finding the right situation and taking advantage of it. And that's what he's doing right now.
You can go to New York.
You know, it's so exciting for us in that stadium there in Indianapolis, and great days with the Colts. And it's so fun to see Daniel doing well, but to see the Colts doing good.
It's so true. And on New York Times, and you go to NewYorkTimes.com to sign up for the family subscription, you can customize everything. Eli, when you get the alert that says Daniel Jones given an extension with the Indianapolis Colts, what will your thoughts be?
Yeah, just excited for Daniel. As I said, I mean, no one deserves it more and has worked harder, and he did it from day one. And you know, if you're going to lose your job to someone like I did, at least it's someone that's coming in and working really hard and earned the right and sort of, you know, prepare and study. And he was in that, you know, quarterback room with me every single day, every single time. And it was fun because he was a sponge. He wanted to learn. He asked questions. You saw the commitment. He wanted to do the right things all the time. Very coachable. And so, you know, just you know, thrilled for Daniel, because, you know, we still communicate and text and you know, talk in the off season and hang out. So excited for him, and known Daniel since his days at Duke, and Peyton and I used to go down there and work out, and he was just a freshman or sophomore there, and met him for the first time. And so it's been fun to watch his journey, and just you see a lot of quarterbacks. I feel like more quarterbacks now than ever, kind of on that second team, on that second path, kind of getting hot and getting ready and playing their best football. So it's just a great just reminder that, hey, keep working hard, keep doing the little things correct every day, and that just because they don't work out in one place doesn't mean it can't work out in another spot.
It's so true. Archie, I know you've had good times with the Colts in Indianapolis. You had some pretty good times in New York as well, in New Jersey, with Eli filling the ball. Are you paying attention to these Giants right now? Jackson Dart, of course, he's brought this team some new life. What are your impressions of him, Archie?
We follow the Giants, and I pull hard. I think they got a great coach. I think they got a great front office. We've always known the ownership, and Jackson's given them a little spark there. He's played some good football when he's gotten in there and got the offense rolling. I think Jackson will keep playing good and be a really good, solid quarterback for the New York Giants.
Eli, has he reached out to you about anything other than reservations lately?
He's making Eli's reservations.
Exactly. I gotta call him for reservations now. He's the coach of the town, and that's exciting. He's playing well, and he and Scadaboo both kind of revived and got the team excited. They're playing good football. Unfortunately, with his injury, but Jackson still has a lot of talent. And excited for the future of the Giants. Feels like they have their quarterback, they got their guy,
yes,
and which is exciting. So just gotta get some players back. They're a little banged up right now, and losing Neighbors, losing Scadaboo, but they got a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and that's what you love to see. And so excited for the rest of the season, and just to see him grow. I think as a rookie in the NFL. Every week is just a learning experience. It's a time to get in there. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to do some great things, but it's just going to prepare you for the next week and for the next year. And that's how I looked at my rookie year. Just so much film that he's going to have to look at, to learn from, to make those adjustments. And I think he has that work ethic. He has that commitment to getting better each and every week, not repeating mistakes and taking those next steps. So I expect to see that from him. I
like that the word is excitement. I think it's the perfect word for him in that entire experience. We're also, of course, excited about the New York Times family subscription. It gives up to 3 other people individual access to news, sports like we're talking about, Wordle, recipes, crosswords, everything that you need. NewYorkTimes.com to sign up. And I got to say, Olivia, this has to move Eli up the power rankings of your children a little bit, a little edgy.
Well, he always thinks he's number one because he's the baby.
Of course. I know I'm number one. I don't think I'm number one. I know.
Big thanks to the crossword puzzle world. Listen, I go to a hotel and I say, when they say like, what do you need? Like when you're making the reservation, if I could get on my doorknob to the room a New York Times. Printed paper, environmentalists, I'm so sorry for my complicit role in things. I can't do it electronic. And I know that that's what they're talking about, like you can electronically log in. I like the smell of the newspaper. I like everything about it, but loved having them on the show. And he's just like, yeah, let's pay Daniel. Yeah.
And it's going to happen. After that, after these trades, it's going to happen.
Was there any doubt? What did we think they were going to do? Like, let him run off somewhere else and draft a...
Yeah.
Hey, what's this random question? I have thought about it in the morning meeting, of course, and now, as I said, I always remember. At some point, what is this draft all about? Position. What's this a draft? Like in the early onset here?
Yeah, it's still a little early to have a full handle on it.
Okay.
There are some intriguing quarterback prospects.
Okay, but is it a QB draft? Do we know? We don't know yet.
We don't know yet because there's like guys emerging out of like this Indiana quarterback has kind of come out of nowhere and now he's getting a lot of buzz and he's been phenomenal this year. So it's still early, but Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But there's going to be some quarterbacks of note for sure, even if Arch doesn't enter.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
This game tonight, eh?
Yeah. I saw a weird stat this morning. The Broncos
An
haven't.
odd city?
Yeah. The
Huh?
Broncos haven't beaten a divisional opponent in prime time since the Sergio Dip game. They're 0-10
Will you text me that? That's
since
funny.
Vance Joseph was having the time of his life.
That's
yeah.
funny. Okay, interesting.
So they
What
got
does
to
this
break the
mean
streak tonight.
if the Raiders lose, what does this mean?
They're going to be in that quarterback market, it feels like, for sure. It just has not been working out with Gino.
Got it.
So yeah, even if they win, this year is probably a wash. But if they lose, it's definitely they're going to be in that top 5.
It's hard to not root for them. Al's late wife, I think, passed away. Carol Davis passed away. So I wonder if the...
Boy, oh boy, is he special. The Tank.
Run it up.
Darren Sproles, gone!
On my path, getting it.
You've got to be joking me!
Run it up. Hitting the gas, whipping it.
I mean, best player ever. I can't, Darren. I can't. I want you back on the field. I can't. Who loves those highlights more, me, you, or Sean Payton?
I don't know.
Me or Drew Brees. We're going to get into it. I'm so happy to talk to you. 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame, all to 2010s running back. Listen, we're here in Week 10. It kicks off tonight. What are your thoughts on the season so far, Sproles?
It's actually been kind of exciting. I'm just ready to see when we get to these playoffs, who's going to actually put it together.
Is that a team in Denver? How are you? I mean, they're sitting pretty. They got the Raiders tonight. They're sitting pretty. They got a tough division, wide open AFC. What are the vibes when you're watching this Denver Broncos squad?
I really like the way their defense is playing. The defense is really stepping up for them, and then I like the way Dobbins is running the football right now.
I mean, what do you like about it? I would love to hear you size up J.K. Dobbins, who I think is going to have a beautiful night under the bright lights tonight.
So I just like the way he's physical. And he already he really has great vision too. And then when you have a running game, you're really able to help the quarterback out. And then that's what he's been doing.
He's a top 5 rusher right now. Is he a top 5 rusher? According to Darren Sproles, we gave you a little homework and asked you your top 5 running backs. I'm guessing this is this year, but you consider everything else. Take me through this list, Darren.
So I got McCaffrey at number 5. I got Gibbs at 4. I got Bijan at 3. And I have JT at 2. And then I got Saquon number 1 still. He's still that guy. But I got Dobbins as an honorable mention, right now, with also Breece Hall. And then we be forgetting about AK.
Okay.
AK is still that guy, but he is in a situation right now, like in New Orleans, they're in a rebuilding thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What they got going on right now, but AK is still that guy.
I understand, but I keep trying, and I love the Saints. I keep trying to free AK, go to a contender, embrace a trade, and this man, you tell me what it is. I don't talk to him. Is it loyalty? Is it comfort? What is it that he's like, no, I'm happy here. I don't want to get... Why does a trade for AK or of AK never happen?
Loyalty. He wants to be a Saint forever.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Like, I would like to see him, like me personally, I want to see him win as a Super Bowl. And I feel like his best chances, I feel like right now, if he could have got like to Kansas City or to somewhere like that, he would have had a chance. But like right now in New Orleans, they're in the rebuilding. It's going to be tough for him.
It's a tough spot, and I would like to see him in Kansas City. There were rumors he could go to KC. I was fueling it. And this isn't because it's not anti-Saints. It's just there's a reality of where you are. You just heard a legend, Darren Sproles, say it. Saints fans, you have to know. And AK has to know it's not going to happen here right now. Same thing to Cam Jordan. You know, Demario, I want to go, maybe like explore. But it feels like it says something about Mrs. B. It feels like it says something about what goes on down there, that it's, you know, sometimes when you make a real cozy home, you don't want to leave. Is that the vibe? Like, what does it say about the team?
Yeah, that's how it is in New Orleans. Like, New Orleans is it's just that place that like, the fans are great. The whole organization, it's a great organization. New Orleans, it's a great place. And then like a lot of people, they don't want to leave.
I'm not going to let you get away with this list. Pull this back up. Pull this list. But you said Saquon's still that guy. I don't understand. I'm a little surprised with Saquon over Jonathan Taylor. What is the argument for Jonathan Taylor below Saquon?
So like with Saquon, we still see everything like from Saquon. But it's just with the Eagles that they just have to go back to getting Saquon in more space.
Is there a reason they're not? Do you think that'll flip? Like, what's? Are we?
We got there's a new offensive coordinator. He's just trying to get a feel for it, but I feel like it's coming.
Do you think they miss Kellen more? I'm sure you know a little bit about Kellen. He's changing things down there, Hansel with the Saints, but he was that dude for this team last year.
Yeah, it's so with Kellen, I feel like he's missed. Yeah, he's missed, but I feel like the new coordinator, we're going to get it together.
Yeah, I feel like they're running more under center with Saquon lately, and maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Why isn't James Cook on your list?
Huh?
Why isn't James Cook on your list?
Well, okay. I can't put everybody on the list. Y'all only give me 5.
Well, J.K. Dobbins is, by the way, he's crushing, and I love that you were talking about him. I want to look at a little bit of this game tonight. Of course, we've got Las Vegas at Denver. All of this stuff is going on, but Denver has made this habit of comebacks. I love a cocktail, I love a beer, I like to go to the bar, watch these games, and I am nervous. I'm like biting my fingernails off. I don't like the anxiety. I don't like the anxiety of what's going on here. 4 comebacks are already this year. What is going on? What is going on?
Sean Payton to Sean Payton. Like he's really got these boys playing. And from the looks of it, like me sitting here watching, the whole team has bought into the Sean Payton way.
Is the Sean Payton way give Kay Adams a heart attack until the fourth quarter? Can they beat teams like the Chiefs and the Bills this way?
Well, that's that. Like we gonna see, but if it comes down to the wire like that, it's it's always tough. It's always tough.
How do we get them going?
Especially
quicker?
like with great quarterbacks that you facing, it's you can't make it close.
Yeah. Although he hasn't, he's kind of got Mahomes' number a bit too. He knows how to beat him, so that's interesting. Is there a way to like make them start faster? And I guess specifically with Bo?
That's just that starts in practice. Yeah, they just gotta get in a good routine like during the week to make them start fast.
When you said that's just the Sean Payton way, I was sort of laughing. I think I have it here. You've been a part of lots of comebacks, I think. You lived a few of those with Sean in New Orleans. What do you remember about those?
Man, it's always like, man, we gonna fight to the wire. With all these Sean Payton teams, he gonna make you fight to the wire.
This was against Houston in 2011. There's a lot of examples of these comebacks. You kind of have T.J. Ward was on the show this week, and he said they can win this way. It's not a problem. It's not an issue at all. This rookie running back that they have, R.J. Harvey. 4 touchdowns over the last 2 games. People are saying that he is giving Darren Sproles, which is let's relax here for a second. But Coach Payton did tell me in training camp that he needs to earn his wings. It seems like he's starting to do that. What are you noticing as far as how he's evolved from the start of the season to now?
He's getting comfortable. Like he's getting comfortable, and then Sean is doing his best to put him in space and to use him to his strengths. And then the way Sean is dialing up the plays, he's doing a great job with him.
What specifically do you like about what Sean's doing with play calling? I feel like I look at Twitter and half the world's loving it, half the world's yelling at him, screen this, screen that. What do you want to say about the play calling?
Hey, just be patient. Just be patient. When you get to the playoffs, y'all gonna really love it.
Your Deuce Vaughn, your fellow Kansas State guy, will be out there.
Yeah.
What do you make of him? And by the way, we have a job we have to talk about. Like, I know that you're doing your thing with Oaks Christian. Are you leaving Los Angeles?
Time out. How did you know that?
I feel like it was like is this not? Hold on. Is this breaking? Is this not out there? I think it is.
But time out. How did you know that, though?
Because I'm your biggest fan. And so I ask all the right people, all of the right things. We love your NFL career, love what you're doing at the high school level, but if I'm not mistaken, you are going to be a bit of an intern?
Sean has called me about it, and I think I'm going to take him up on it. Cause I feel like my next calling is to coach. I feel like with me starting like the high school coaching like a little bit, I'm loving it, and I feel like that's my next calling.
What does it do for you? Like, what do you mean? What are you getting from that? You don't have to do this, Darren. What
I
is
know,
this?
but I just love the day-to-day grind of preparation. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like I'm missing.
So I feel like you're watching this Broncos team very closely. Who are you most excited to get your hands on?
Huh?
Who are you most excited to make better? Vaughn?
Deuce Vaughn. Yeah, Deuce Vaughn.
What do you see when you watch him that you want to like give me the coaching intern, Darren Sproles, crazy to say, 2026 coming soon. Give me like what you see when you watch him, watch tape of him.
I see a younger me.
Okay.
Like I see it in him.
You see what in him? What is you? What is you? I'd love to hear more about this.
Like it's his quickness, his speed, like the way he is in space. Like I just want to tweak like a couple things from him, but I feel like he can have a long career, especially he's there in Denver, like with Sean. Like Sean is gonna put him like in the right positions.
I feel like maybe he wasn't in the right position in his former destination. So now we can, look at you. I'm right?
Now,
Yeah, just not to say anything bad, but we can get more out of him between you and SP. Okay, so take me into, you call him or you text him? What happens here?
When? Who?
About Sean, about this gig.
Oh, he had called me because he also heard that I was coaching high school football.
Okay.
But I don't know how that came out like so quick like that, but yeah.
And then how many minutes did it take you to say yes?
I didn't say anything yet. I had said let me think about it and stuff first. So.
Okay. I'm trying to think what would make you want to really pick up your life and move to a different city and be back in the grind of it day in, day out? Like, how did Sean convince you to do that?
I just miss that grind a little bit. Like I miss that coaching. Well, not the coaching, but as a player, like that day-to-day grind. That's what I kind of miss.
I just miss you. I miss you around the game. I think this is like some of the best news. Look at your smile. You're so happy. I'm so happy for you. I will tell you this. I'll be out in Denver a lot more. I'll be out in Denver asking for that media credential to be on the sideline to watch what's going on. I'm super excited. Tonight, of course, we're picking them. They're going to get the win and all of that. I want to talk a little bit more. I know we talked about Alvin Kamara, but I loved this moment, and I know that you've seen it already, with Drew Brees, where he was on with friends of ours, Will Compton and Taylor Lewan, busting with the boys, and he was asked point blank who his favorite offensive weapon was. Let's take a look.
Who's your favorite offensive weapon you've ever played with?
I'll be honest with you, man. I might say Darren Sproles. That running back out of the backfield can ruin your day. I call him a generational player. So, yeah, he was special.
Taysom Hill is like, huh? First of all. Secondly, how much easier did you make life for him? Did he let you know how much he loved you back then?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
But I'm gonna tell you something. Like, for him to mention me, out of all the weapons that he had, that is very special. Like that was one of the moments where you like it made you kind of think back and be like, dang, did I really make a lot of plays or something like that?
Oh, Darren.
You know what I'm saying? So like for him, like to say that, man, it means a lot.
Sproles, no one has ever played the game like you. If he didn't, I see it so differently. If he didn't say you, I'd say wrong. Taysom, he loves Ted Ginn. There's so many pieces around. No, it's you. It's you. It's
there
only
was so
you.
many. I'm talking about he has so many weapons.
No one's ever played like you. You are a generational talent. Like watching even just those highlights bringing you in, it's like, oh my God, like there's nothing like that. Did you not know back then what you were?
You know what? I was just playing. That was just, yeah. Not really like thinking about it like that.
There's not a comp to you. That's when people are like, oh, he's got a little Darren Sproles. I'm like, okay, Harvey, relax. Media, shut up. Like, there's just no one to ever do it. I love it. Now, when Drew says that, do you have to say Drew as well? Like, if I asked you who the best
yes. Yes.
Tell me why it's Drew. Drew, by the way, go ahead, tell me.
So with Drew, like, Drew took all, like, the thinking out of it. Like, like, you was able just to go play. Like, you really have to think like that with Drew, because Drew will always put you in the right place at the right time.
What do you remember about Drew? I feel like I forget that y'all were together in 05, your rookie year, and then you reunite 6 years later. What do you remember about San Diego, Darren Sproles, Drew Brees? What do you remember about him? And do we have highlights?
Drew. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Drew was different. Like Drew, like the way he prepares was always different. Like the thing is, okay, so with Drew, the day before the game, we would have like our walkthroughs and stuff like that. The whole team is gone. The whole team, we're gone. He is still on the field, going through all his stuff, like marching down the field, like by himself. Like he was just different. The way he like prepares for things was different. I remember this time. I was in New Orleans. It was my second year in New Orleans. We was playing Miami. I think we played Miami like on a Sunday night. But then we had so we had like our walkthrough. We had our walkthrough, and then Drew was like, Sprosey, I've been watching tape. Like, if I give you this like this during the game, I want you to run a wheel route. I was like, cool. No lie. The third play of the game, we was in empty. He had gave me this, and I ran the wheel. It was wide open. I was like, how in the world did he like know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is about to happen, but it was so much like preparation before. He just knew.
That's insane. Him saying Sproles. I just can't wait till the documentary is made. Did he have anything to do with you going to reunite with him? Did he have any role in that?
The what now? What'd you say?
When you left San Diego and reunited with Drew all those years later, like I think 6 seasons later, did Drew have any role in that?
Yeah. So in the off season, we would always work out together. Always work out together, like in San Diego.
Okay.
We had the same trainer. So when I was a free agent, like he actually had a lot to do with it. Tell
me. I don't think I knew this.
So I was a free agent during the that was a lockout year.
Yes.
That was a lockout year. So me and Drew was training like every day together. Yeah. So we was training every day together. And then like the lockout had ended, and then Drew had he had went back to New Orleans, and he told Sean Payton like all this. But and then Sean Payton had called me trying to get me there. So Sean Payton was like, Sprosey, I got to get you to New Orleans. When I get you to New Orleans, you're gonna be a rock star. You're gonna be a rock star in New Orleans. So I went to New Orleans. When I went to New Orleans, it was he knew how to use me, and then New Orleans was special.
Yeah.
It was it's really a special time.
And now you're back with Sean. And now Drew, by the way, congrats to him, just got hired by Fox as a color commentator, which is exciting. He'll be in the booth where he belongs, giving his amazing insights and approaching the game in the way only he can. I'm going to ask you just before you go, we touched on Philly a little bit, but not enough. You spent some time there. You know them. You're very close with them. I'm looking just at the odds for Philly. They're on top of the NFC where they belong as the favorite. The Packers were hanging on there for a little bit, but they're favorites at plus 360. Who on this list feels like a legit concern here? Like, who is their biggest competition in this conference?
In the conference?
Yes.
The biggest, I feel like, is Detroit. Okay. Detroit is, it's going to be a dogfight.
Between those two? You're not worried about the Packers?
Well,
Niners.
you got to be worried about everybody on the list, though, really. But like, I'm really, I'm going to say Detroit.
Okay, I like that. Detroit, but Eagles where they need to be, hopefully back in the Super Bowl, which we love. And it's Lions-Eagles week 11, by the way. So that'll be a huge matchup here in a couple of weeks. By the way, best of luck to Oaks Christian tomorrow night. They have a playoff game.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
You know how much we love you. We're the deep dive. By the way, I don't think I broke news. I think that's out there. You and I will talk. Oops, sorry, Coach. I don't want no call from Coach or Coach's little lackeys over there yelling at me for breaking news. That's, I think, public. Darren Sproles, you're the GOAT. Enjoy tonight's hopeful win against the Raiders. Appreciate you. And congrats.
Thank you.
The best. It's such a shit show when we ask our poor guests to come up with top 5 lists. And then I'm like, all it is to poke hole. It's such bullshit from us. I'm so sorry to Darren. Like, why not Dobbins on it? He's speaking so nicely about JK. And then I'm like, is he on your list? Knowing fully he's not. Shame on me. That's fucked. We're not doing that anymore. Not to guests I love so much. Am I in trouble? No, that's not news. That's not.
No.
Talk to me.
No, Coach Payton talked about it.
No, I don't think anyone knows that he. Now it's all making sense. No, I think.
That's a.
Can you send me where that's written? I'm going to need that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Great. Sounds great. I don't understand why we're pretending these fourth quarter things are okay. I'm passionately I'm on the I mean, if Darren doesn't care. But also, like, I thrive in that. I'm a fourth quarter thriver. I need the stress. I'm not, if somebody says dinner's at 8, it's not until 6:15 that I'm like, I need the stress to get ready to do, you know what I'm saying? So like, maybe Coach is just built that way. The team is built that way. I don't know. I don't know.
With as well as the defense is playing too, like they're always going to be in these games. Okay, and it's always going to give them a shot.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Going into right now, we're talking playoff game, which is, you don't have a lot of shots at this. This isn't playoff game. Who do you have? Yeah. No. Yeah. But this is just right now. This isn't. Who do you have more feel better about? Where your nervous system is calm, with the Packers winning or the Broncos? Broncos?
Mm-hmm. In a 1 year, like you got to win 3 straight games or 4 straight games. I have more confidence in the Broncos.
Our time. Matthew Hamilton, Sam Darnold. What a season. Complete team top to bottom, but he is the steward. He is the man. He's not only bounced back from what happened last season in Minnesota, which needs some credit, but he's also playing better than maybe we've ever seen him before, ? 5th in MVP odds. 5th, top 5 on FanDuel Sportsbook right now. Are you noticing any weird sick pup kind of stuff that you want to point out?
I am. And there's this idea that it's just, of course, Sam's doing well because it's McVay's style system again, and he's comfortable and blah, blah, blah. But no, it's there's way more to that than this. I think Sam has evolved into this Terminator, and he makes these big time throws in these make or break situations. And I think he's done it more than any other quarterback I've seen this year. Okay. And we'll get into it here. We'll go back to that first one against the Cardinals. That first game that they played, the Cardinals were playing quarters coverage. So naturally, what are you going to do? You're going to try to beat it over the top. You get a dig inside. Jackson Smith and Jigba is running a double move on the outside. Once he sees that safety take the dig, he knows he has Jackson on the outside. He makes the corner bite a little bit. But just look at how perfect this throw is. Jackson Smith and Jigba doesn't have to break stride. That ball is right on the money. The Cardinals were storming back in this game, and this just put a dagger in it. Here against the Steelers, under 6 minutes to go, one-score game. Fourth quarter, Aaron Rodgers on the other side. They're calling a shot play here for him on first down. One-on-one, Jalen Ramsey against JSN. And this ball is, again, with a defender in his face, his offensive lineman being pushed back into his face. This ball goes 42 yards in the air, drops right in the bucket to JSN. Game over, Aaron Rodgers, you don't get to touch the ball in a one-score game again. And then this is my favorite throw of the year from anybody I've seen. This was after the disastrous sack fumble that let the Texans back into the game. How is Sam going to respond? This is the very next play. He's got a one-on-one with JSN with a safety over the top. He's not even really open, but Sam's going to throw this ball anyway and put it in an absolutely perfect spot. You're going to see it again here, just how close this was. I'm not going to talk about how many inches and make people feel bad again, but look at that. That is as good a throw as you can make. And then I want you to look at this. Wow. This cold-blooded stare to the sideline after the throw. Like, you're damn right. Like, I'm that guy. He's looking at his sideline, and it's just, he just gave them this stare after that throw. Like, damn right. Like, I'm that guy.
My favorite is after JSN catches that, he like marches back.
Yeah.
onto the field towards your guy.
Yeah.
Best throw of the year. How about Clint's love of this man?
Yeah, like the trust they're putting in him in these situations too is unbelievable. And it's just, yeah, there's this like, I don't give an F attitude out of Sam right now that I absolutely love. And I wonder if it is going through all that nightmarish stuff last year and coming back, if that did something to him. Like, he's seen that they rewarded him. He's still got the contract. He's still that guy. And it's showing through.
They've got Cardinals at Seahawks. By the way, go place your bets for on FanDuel Sportsbook for MVP with Sam Darnold there in the 5 spot. If he wins the next 2, beat Stafford and move Seattle into first place in the West, he's not going to be 5th anymore. So I'd lock that in. And by the way, guys, get to FanDuel Sportsbook for tonight's action prop-a-shot. Here are mine. You can see them. You can go bet them, make yourself a parlay, and have fun. And let's take a look at Gronk's. It's prop-a-shot, him against me. But really, we're one happy family. We're tied up, but pick what you like here. I love that J.K. Dobbins over on yards and touchdown score. We'll see you tomorrow.